So the reason that this Saints Row game, the Reboot 2022 that's coming out in about 2 months is so fascinating to me is because, again, I've said this before in other videos, but I really thought, because when the first announcement trailer came out, I would say it was like 96, 97% of the fan base kind of threw hate towards Volition, towards this new game and about it. But since then, and since we've seen gameplay, the boss factory, the customization, things like that, I would honestly say that now it's pretty split, okay? There's a lot of people who are excited for it, a lot of people who loathe it, who are like, ugh, this thing is terrible, skip it. And there's people who are in the middle, who want to give it a shot. And yes, I read your comments, I see all of them, and I see how everybody feels about it, and that's what makes this so interesting to me, is how do you guys feel about it? And it's not one big general opinion, okay? It's not like Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk came out, and everybody was just like, what on earth is this? This is terrible. But here, I mean, it's pretty split, and it's weird because the game hasn't even come out yet, and people are feeling this way. So that tells you a lot, and we've gone down this road before where I've told you guys that, like, hey, when you try to please everybody, you're going to end up pleasing nobody. And clearly Volition's strategy here is to try to please the masses, okay? Please the 12-year-old who plays Fortnite, but also please the 25-year-old who played Saints Row 1 and 2. That seems like what Volition wants to try to do. We'll see how it works out for them. They're not necessarily doomed, okay? Like it's not going to be guaranteed success here, but it's also not a guaranteed failure. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, this is going to flop so bad, guarantee. Come back to this comment in 3 months, you'll see it'll flop like crazy. That's not a guarantee. But it's also not a guarantee that it's going to sell gangbusters, and it's going to be the new hot game that everybody's talking about. But look, I don't really feel like I need to say it again. I've said it so many times that Volition needs this thing to sell well for their company, okay? For the well-being of the company, the well-being of the franchise. But to me, this Saints Row game is more important than any other Saints Row game that has ever come out, okay? Because to me, and you can tell me all you want that the same type of thing was going on here with Saints Row 4, not at all. Okay, if you think about it, when they were about to release Saints Row 4, Saints Row the Third had just come out 2 years prior, and it was the best-selling Saints Row game in the series. They were flying high. They thought Saints Row 4 was going to be this money grab that's like, hey, look at this, we can pump this out, and no matter what it is, we'll make a bunch of money. Put aliens in it, I don't care. That's what we were dealing with here for Saints Row 4. But for this one, they've been dormant for so long. Okay, and the last time they weren't dormant, the last time they released a game, Get Out of Hell or Saints Row 4, whichever one you want to go with, it did not go well in terms of sale and in terms of how the fans received it. So to me, the pressure is on for this Saints Row game, and I'm seeing a lot of people who, their early on previews, they're saying, ooh, it looks okay, and to me, that is a nightmare, if it just looks okay, and it just seems okay, because to me, if that's what it seems like, it's going to be so bland and forgettable that it's not going to leave a mark at all, okay? People are going to play it for a week, and then just completely forget about it. It's going to be like Biomutant, okay, that came out last year. So Biomutant was hot for like a week, okay, and then it was just, a lot of you probably haven't even heard of it, Biomutant. But no, I just, that's, honestly, that might even be worse than it being bad, is it just being okay, because then it's just going to end up being forgettable. But like Saints Row fans, we have to be realistic about this. Now, when I say that this game is so important, it needs to be big, it needs to make headlines, it needs to catch casual gamers' eyes. Of course, we know that it's not going to be like Cyberpunk, like Red Dead Redemption 2, or like GTA 5, where there's going to be like news pieces on it. Okay, you're going to see it on local news, you're going to see it on TV, you're going to see billboards and stuff for it everywhere. You'll see a couple of billboards, a couple of advertisements, but it's going to be nowhere near what Cyberpunk, Red Dead 2, or GTA is. We know that, okay? It's not the same animal, it's not the same beast. You can't expect it to be as marketable as that. It's just not going to happen. But that doesn't mean that the game can't be big, and it doesn't mean the game can't be successful. And also, I don't want to get it twisted that I don't want the game to be successful if it's bad. If it's bad, I'm sorry, Volition, but you're going to get what's coming to you if it's bad. But if it's good, Okay, and if it shows promise, it shows potential, and it's really fun, then yeah, I want it to succeed so that Volition can keep making more Saints Row games and keep improving on this and basically revive the franchise. Like, there was supposed to be a movie coming out about Saints Row. I haven't heard anything about that movie in over a year and a half probably. It's been dead silent because I bet you if this game completely flops and nobody cares, they might scrap the movie. They might cancel it. I'm telling you right now. So, hey, this is so important for the Saints Row IP. The life of the Saints Row IP is riding on this game because there's no doubt in my mind that if this game flops, Saints Row is done. Okay, this is like their last-ditch effort. They're trying to revive it here. So, hey, I really, really hope, A, it's good, and B, if it's good, it's successful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you're new, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you're not new, you know what to do. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.